Hello friends, it's Suzanne here. Thanks for joining me for another Fabricate Friday video. Today I have a larger box, not terribly large, but in between size. You know me and the bigger boxes, and then I kind of waffle because I want to try a whole bunch of little boxes, and I get inspired by different boxes and products that I actually pick up from my grocery store or, you know, in the tea aisle, or this one. I just thought it was a really good size box for, say, I don't know, like you could put Christmas goodies, or like I was thinking biscotti, actually that would fit perfectly. But I'm going to make this is sort of a gardeny summery feel, and I'm going to use the other colors that are in the English Garden paper stack. And I'm going to give this particular box to a friend of mine who's getting married in October, and it's going to be a wedding, like a wedding shower, bridal shower gift. So I haven't got a clue what I'm going to put in there for the bridal shower, but it better fit in this box, right? So what inspired me was these alcohol swabs that I use. Oh, you can see all my writing in there. I tear these boxes apart, and I see how they're built, and I'm like, oh, that's a cool idea. And so I use these like little alcohol swabs to clean up some gumpy messes that like especially on my scissors and stuff, or if I can't, if I've got alcohol marker on my mat or whatever, I use these alcohol swabs, and these are the boxes that it comes in. And you can see it's pretty much the same, almost the same size. So pretty cool, hey? And then I just prettied it up. So that's the inspiration, and I'm going to show you how to make it. So you're going to need 2 pieces of cardstock. So there's going to be 2 sizes that you need. One is 10 by 7 and one is 10 by 5. The 10 by 7 I'm going to call cardstock A, and the 10 by 5 I'm going to call cardstock B. So we're going to start on cardstock A. And at the long side, so the 10-inch at the top with the 7-inch on the side, I'm going to score at 2.5 and 9.5. And then I'm going to turn it around, and I'm going to score pretty simply 2, 4, and 6.5. Okay, so that is cardstock A. Cardstock B, with the long side at the top, which is the 10-inch side, and 5 inches on the side, we're going to score at 2.5 and 9.5. So pretty much the same on that one. But this one, we're going to score 2, 4, all right, so what we're going to do is we're folding and burnishing our score lines. So it's pretty much the same build, except the lid and one of the flaps is actually on this sheet, and this side just has the base of the box pretty much. Okay, so we need to cut some bits and pieces off here. So this is going to adhere to this side of the box. So what we're going to do is we're going to cut off this rectangle. There's actually not a heck of a lot that comes off of this box, which is kind of cool, because it's not a waste of your paper. Cardstock, which can be expensive when you're doing big projects like this. Okay, so I'm going to cut up. Okay, so this is card side, this is A. So I'm going to cut up here and I'm going to cut up here. And up here. So you can see how this is going to work. Now, what did I do here? I just cut off a little bit, like half an inch, or sorry, half the size. So if this is going to be an inch and a half, I'm going to take 3/4. I'm going to maybe eyeball it, which is not like me. There we go. And then I am going to wedge out on a little bit on this one. Okay, so that's what you should have on cardstock A. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside and we're going to go to cardstock B. All right, so we are going to cut up the side here and cut up the side here, cut up here, remove this, and the reason why we had to actually put it in was so that you could get that extra flap on this side. So this is cardstock B, and this is what it should look like. I am going to wedge out just a touch on the edges here so you can see, and on these edges as well. So that's cardstock B. That's what you should have for cardstock B. Okay, and just because I'm a little bit anal, or I need to have things kind of perfect, I am just going to use that little cardstock B because that was the correct length for those inside flaps. Okay, so it's easy peasy from here on out. Oh, I forgot to wedge out on this side as well. Just a little bit so that the box goes together better. And if you have a corner rounder, you might want to round your corners. The only thing I have out right here is my curvy trio punchy thing. I think that's curly. So I'm just going to use that. A little corner rounder. Okay, now we are going to use our fast fuse, and we're going to use it on that flap and on cardstock B, that flap. I found the easiest way to do this is line up your score lines just like that, and then this one is going to close over on itself so that you're able to put that box together, right? So that's pretty much how, that's the box pretty much made, right? I am going to decorate it first, and you're going to require some designer series paper. I'm using the, like I said, the English Garden. So that you're going to need 2 pieces of paper, pattern paper, and these would be the sides. So you're going to need 2 1/4 by 1 3/4, and then for the front and the back, you're going to need 2 pieces, sides 6 3/4 by 1 3/4. I don't know, this kind of looks like a wedding shower gift box. And you're going to need one piece at 6 3/4 and 2 1/2 for the lid. Okay, now to finish the box, I'm going to close that lid up, lip up. Okay, so sides go in. So this is the front of my box, so that's the last one to go. And so it doesn't go all the way, but that's totally fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm opening it back up again. This is the back. On the back, I'm going to run some fast fuse along that very edge. And then I'm going to run, so this will be the front, and I'm running along fast fuse along the inside of the front, closing that box up if it actually will stay closed on me. And the reason why I close it up is just to make sure everything is square. Sometimes having that lip that goes inside will actually help to square up the box so that when you actually do adhere the back, the flaps and stuff, everything is nice and square. So this is the back, and then this is the front. There we are. And that's the box made. I'll go on the inside and press that down. You don't need to press down the inside of the flaps, but or like you can put a glue dot in there if it bothers you. I do like the way that closes nicely. Okay, so like I said, I wanted to make a wedding, make this a wedding gift. Not a wedding gift, but a shower. That's it, bridal shower. So I have used some glimmer paper for this particular backing, and I actually colored the glimmer paper. I don't know if you can see that is pink. I colored it with an alcohol marker, my old Blendabilities that is no longer available. Don't even talk to me about that. I will try to see how you can see it. My camera only likes to focus when it wants to. Here we go. Do you see the glimmer paper now? And I colored that with an alcohol marker, and then I used my, what is it called? The decorative label punch. And no, it's not decorative, it's bracket label punch. And then just cut out the little Wedded Bliss. So, and now I have to wait for my camera to focus, because it won't focus now because I was too close. There we go. So I'm just going to pop this right on the front top. And it's also something that, you know, my friend might be able to reuse. Maybe she might want to hold some special memories in it. Now I am using, these are like the metal rimmed pearls that came new in the catalog, and it's just decorative, but I thought it went really nicely. Cute. That even shows off that decorative punch that I used for the corners. So cute. It can go either way though. So this is the more spring type or summer type flowers and leaves, and then this is the bridal. So thanks for joining me, and I will see you next Monday for a card video. Bye.